doing today? My name is Miss Alencia Hardamon, and I'm going to be your social worker for your SC case.
Okay.
I'm with the Norfolk court system, and today I'm just going to introduce myself and get a little bit of information from you about you and your son.
Okay.
My first question is, tell me a little bit about yourself.
Okay, I am a 36-year-old mother. I have one 12-year-old son. I'm employed full-time, and I also am a student at Norfolk State University.
Oh, what are you taking at Norfolk State?
I'm actually going for psychology, on psychology major.
Oh, school going good?
Yes, it is.
Good. You say you work full-time, exactly where do you work?
Right now I'm working over at the Pines Treatment Center.
Mm-hmm.
I'm an assistant over there until I finish my studies.
Oh, okay. You like it?
I do. Okay. I do have a little bit of difficulty sometimes with my son and his behavior, but other than that, it's okay.
Okay. How is your relationship between you and your son?
Our relationship is good. Only when his father comes into the picture, things get a little bit difficult. Our ways of raising our son is completely different, and sometimes it causes a little bit of problems in our household. But my relationship with my son is very good.
And how is your household? Like, do you stay by yourself? Just you and your son?
Yes, just me and my son.
Okay. And does he go outside at the house, at your house?
He does, and that concerns me a little bit. Since he's been having a relationship with his father, I'm concerned about maybe some gang activity going on in the area.
Do you know if he's related to any gangs at his father's house? Or do you think that's like where it started?
Well, his father is in a gang.
Okay.
And I think he's picking up on some of that gang activity, and I'm a little bit concerned about that. That's one of the reasons why I want to get full custody.
Okay. When he comes from his dad's house, and his dad drops him off and brings him back to you, does his attitude change, or does he be in different mood swings?
Yes, he seems to be very, he has a kind of violent nature. Sometimes he uses profanity towards me. He's also pushed me once or twice before, and that kind of concerns me a little bit, my safety, and also the fact that he may be involved in the game.
Has he ever gotten in trouble with the law?
Yes, he has. He's been caught fighting out in the community, and he's also been suspended from school for fighting.
Various times, or?
Yes, various times.
And what are the reasons why you feel like you should get full custody instead of your father's child? I mean, the child of your father.
I believe I should have full custody because I basically provide a stable environment for my son. Mm-hmm. Normally, we don't have any problems. Only when his father came into the picture is where some of the issues sort of started. I think my environment is a little bit more loving for my son, so I think he would do a lot better being under my care.
Has his father always been in his life, or has this been recently?
He's been in and out. He's been incarcerated a few times. Mm-hmm. And just recently, he's been trying to get custody of my son, and that kind of concerns me a little bit.
Okay. And what is your goal? Like, if you get full custody of your son, how do you plan on handling that? Like, with the father and with you and your son? Like, are you guys gonna move, or help him better himself, like get him into some after school activities maybe to stop the violence, the gang violence? Like, what is your ultimate outcome if you were to get full custody?
If I was to get full custody, I would focus on getting my son some tutoring. I would also consider him doing, I talked to him before about doing some kind of volunteer activity, like within the school or either with a rec center in the community. So I would definitely get him involved in that, and maybe get him in some kind of local group where he can focus on like positive behavior versus the negative violent behavior.
Okay. Well, I've taken all that information that you gave me down, and what the next step will be is me and my supervisor will go over your questions that I've asked you and over your child's father's answers and questions too. And then we're going to formulate a decision, myself and the court system, and we'll let you know, and your child's father, what is going to be the outcome of this. Do you have any other questions or concerns, maybe?
Yes. In the meantime, what will the situation be like with me and the father as far as visitation is concerned?
Do you guys currently have joint custody, or do you have custody?
Right now, they gave joint custody to both of us, but there's been issues with like his behavior, so.
Well, you guys will just, still, whenever you have him and whenever he does have him, alternate however you've been doing it until we come up with a decision. But as far as I would say, like behavior-wise, if you feel like him going with his father is making it worse, then just tell him, he needs to stay with me more, a couple of days. Just come up with a good decision for your child, and we'll try to rush this as possible, but, take into consideration everything before we actually make a final decision.
And also, do you know how long it's going to take? Because I'm really concerned about my son.
Normally, this would probably take maybe a week or so, so you should know something by the end of the week, since you already been to court and everything. All we have to do is show the information to the judge and we'll have your decision.
Okay.
Any more questions?
That's it.
All right, nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you too.
Have a great day.
You too.
I think that's